Hey guys, it's Montague, back again with the second PvE challenge guide that will reward you season points quickly within an hour. Just like before, timestamps will be provided in the description below if you want to skip certain parts. And if the video feels too slow for you, feel free to set your video speed to times too. So, with that out the way, let's get into it. So in this week's variation of challenges, we have Delta droppings, complete campaign missions in Halo 2 or Halo 3 ODST 3 times. This could be on either normal, heroic, legendary, doesn't matter. So we'll be doing Halo ODST today, just letting you know. Eye Spy we'll get at the end of the video, like last time. And my apologies, I forgot to record these challenges before finishing them. So send it, defeat enemies with sniping weapons and PvE modes. This goes for focus rifle, beam, binary, and sniper. So we'll be focusing on sniper rifle. You have to do this 75 times. 75. And the next one is Weekly Warriors. Defeat core infantry enemies in PvE modes. This goes for Watcher, Brutes, Elites, and etc. We'll be focusing on Brutes and Elites mainly. More so Brutes. You have to do this 100 times. Narrative Navigator, just like last week, complete campaign or Spartan Ops missions, earn a progress of 8. So like I said last week, doing normal will give you 2, heroic 3, and legendary 4. So you have to do it out of 8. And then our last challenge is 20 grand. Complete campaign missions with a score of 20,000 or higher. You have to do this twice. And yeah, that's it for the challenges. So for these challenges, we have 2 combo methods this time around. The first method will tackle majority of Delta droppings, Send It, some of Weekly Warriors, majority of Narrative Navigator, and all of 20 grand. So keep in mind that the second combo method I'll be showing in this video later on will only really make sense if you've done the first one already, so just keep that in mind when watching this. And so for the first combo method, we'll be going to Halo 3 ODST, we'll be going to the mission, NMPD HQ, Rally Point Alpha, Heroic, make sure you have your score on. This is to ensure the 20 grand challenge actually goes through. Because like I mentioned last week, if you don't have this on, it won't track your score and you won't get the challenge. So have this on, be sure. And then 2 skulls, just to simply up the score so we can get 20 grand much sooner, will be Catch and Tough Luck. These 2 skulls are very easy. Catch is simply enemies throw and drop more grenades. Tough Luck, enemies always go berserk. In my opinion, the Brutes going berserk isn't too hard to dodge. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so now we're on the mission NMPD HQ. So I chose this mission mainly because the sniper rifle as well. This mission can be very easy if you do it right. So you want to kill every single thing with the sniper rifle. All the grunts, all the brutes, nothing stays standing. So what you want to do is, as soon as you can, grab a plasma pistol as quickly as you can. It might be hard to do it right here, but just quickly run, grab this, and run back. So if you're worried about sniper ammo running out, don't worry, there's several locations where you can find more ammo. I'll show you where I found them. Alright, so now you're running out of sniper ammo, so what you want to do is, once you come up to this room, climb up here, and you'll see an extra 12 shots right here. So obviously you want to focus on the jackals first, they'll be doing a lot of damage to you. So take it nice and slow, there's no rush here. So the reason why we have our plasma pistol ready is because it takes, if you do body shots, it'll take 3 shots to kill brutes, or 3 shots, yes. 3 shots, 2 to the head. So you want a plasma pistol just to make it so you only have to shoot them once. Oh. Okay, and just killed his own buddy. That wasn't supposed to happen. Alright. Just like that, 1 shot. Alright, so now we're on our last magazine. So this room is where all the ammo will be at. So pick up a new plasma pistol. Always stay stocked up on this. So there's a lot here. There's 3 full snipers right here. 1, 2, and 3 right there. So what you want to do is take another weapon besides the sniper and the plasma pistol. So pick up this SMG. You'll want to drag all of these up forward because later on in the mission, if you try to come back here, the room will be locked. So you won't be able to access this sniper ammo ever again. So make sure you do all of that beforehand. So I'm going to drag all of this stuff forward as so. So we have about, I believe like 80 shots, 90. So if there was enough enemies in this mission, we'd be able to finish this all at once. So like Buck said, sniper up here. So you want to kill these snipers first. It's really important. These guys will melt you in 1-2 shots if not done right. So jackal's up there. There's a jackal up on this rooftop right there. You can kill the turret, make life a little easier. You can push up just a bit. Don't push too far. It will become harder as these brutes have carbines. And beam rifle up there. My mistake, I forgot to kill that one. So there's 2 up there, sometimes 3, and there's about 4 up there. So keep that in mind. So I'm kind of being expendable with my bullets right now because I have about like 80 sitting back there. So you can feel free to jump down. It's easy to come back up. Okay, so before I progress through, I'm just gonna go back. If you want, you can use the SMG and move these sniper like much further out than what I have here, but this is just for video purposes. Alright, so quick tip, I recommend don't use your plasma pistol on, your sniper on the jackals, as it makes you waste a lot of bullets usually. So that was easy, but most of the time they'll be looking straight at you, and with the way they're shooting at you, it's really annoying. So you're more likely to miss your shots with jackals than any other enemy really. So if you want, you can just use your plasma pistol, charge them. There's always plasma pistols available. And if you ever run out of health, there's various health packs. There was one in there that we just saw earlier, and there was one in here. Be sure to kill this jackal firsthand. I apologize for not mentioning that earlier. So health pack right here, take that, we're good. Be careful, you're an ODST, so you can die pretty easily. Oh, there you go, he's dead. Alright, so time to make the trip back. This is the petty part. Alright, so we're here. Now we have our ammo. Oh, also this door's still opening. We're lucky. So if you look towards your top right, you'll see that says 3,000. Obviously, that's nowhere near 20,000, so, but don't worry about it because the points haven't been multiplied yet. They won't multiply until the Carnage report comes up at the end of the mission. So this stuff will be multiplied by 3, 4, or 5, I believe. I can't recall exactly, but it is a lot more than what we see on the screen. If you played ODST before, you'll know this part is just purely for Spartan lasers, rocket launchers, and missile pods. So you want to try burning your sniper rifle as quickly as you can here. I believe at this point we've reached about 30. Yeah, I think 30 kills we've reached. So obviously don't fall off of this. So this part is the most important part of the mission because this is where all your points will be coming from. You'll want to use missile pods, turrets, whatever you can. Try getting those kills before these guys do because you won't get points for that. Alright, so now the Banshees are about to come in. So I recommend quickly picking up a rocket launcher in case. You'll want to use the detached missile pod turrets as much as you can because it's unlimited ammo basically. Makes life a lot easier, gives you a lot of points quickly. But use this as quickly as you can. Okay, we didn't get points for that, that's unfortunate. But the Banshees, do it to them mostly. You want to focus on it because you get at least just over 500 points. Let me see. Yeah, easily 500 points right there. 436 plus 73. Just like that. Try not to rip them off if possible. So we'll get Dutch off of this. Okay. By the way, do not die. Do not die. So the maximum you can die, I would say, is 2. Anything more than 2 and you'll have to restart this mission because of the points that you deduct from dying. So let this strip again. Okay, there we go. See, killing a phantom gives you over 2,000 points, so guaranteed you'll get over 20,000. Just be careful with your life though. There'll be health packs in the back here too in case. I believe there's 3 here. I took 2 already. So in this part there's also enemies as well, like grunts, infantry, like brutes will drop by. So use a sniper rifle for these guys. So obviously we still have that beam rifle available in the back. So good thing we picked that up. We're down to 6 shots. You might be thinking that doing this on normal might be easier, but the only problem is that normal only does ×2 multiplication, and it also gives you less points overall than what these heroic points are giving me. Like, I wouldn't get 500 points for a Banshee or 2,000 for a Phantom. I might get much less, so overall it might not add up to close to 20,000. So just to be safe, we're gonna do heroic. Alright, so my luck has turned out this mission. I'm far above 20,000. Last time I was playing this, I got, I believe, 10,000 as I didn't kill these things. So again, the brutes have dropped down, so you want to use your sniper rifle for these guys. There's not much of them, but it's still worth using it. And that's it. About 25,000 points, and now I'm about to get stabbed like crazy. Let's just see, and then I'll skip it. Done. Alright. Okay. So I need to admit something. I made an error here. So don't put the 2 skulls on because this is obviously overkill. I only said these 2 skulls earlier because when I was doing it, I wasn't killing the Banshees and Phantoms as efficiently as I was when recording this video. So I only gathered around about 25,000, which obviously is barely above 20,000. So that's why I added the 2 skulls and the heroic. So like I mentioned earlier, heroic does 2 times and normal does 1. So obviously this would be reduced by a lot more if it was on normal. So you have to do heroic, definitely. But the skulls, you don't really have to. And you can take your sweet time. There's no rush. The time multiplier doesn't... It gives a lot, but 53 is more than double 20,000. Almost triple. So yeah, that's it for the combo method. So if you do exactly that mission twice, you'll get 2 out of 3 for delta droppings. If you get enough sniper kills, you'll finish and get 75 kills for this. Because of the amount of brutes you've killed, you might get a good amount of chunks for this. I got 40 out of 100 doing this twice. You'll get 6 out of 8 for Narrative Navigator, and you'll have completed 20 grand easily. So now, on to the second combo method. With the first combo method out of the way, our second one will tackle the remaining challenges progression for delta droppings as well as Narrative Navigator. Because after doing those 2 missions, this will be at 2 out of 3, this will be out of 6 out of 8. So to complete these 2, we'll be traveling back to ODST, and we'll be doing the quickest mission, I think, which is Tayari Plaza on normal with no skulls on. Alright, so now we're in the mission. So this mission is really straightforward. I only picked this one because this is probably the quickest one that you could finish very fast. So just do these crouch jumps that I'm showing, kill these grunts. And if you really want to, you can kill the brute if you want, but personally for this mission, I'm just going to jump through everything and skip everything. So once you pass that, you'll reach a point where you run into a corridor, sorry, not a corridor, an area with all these brutes. So because it's normal, you can easily bypass all of this. Just run around while shooting them to slow them down. You don't have to kill them, but obviously it's your choice if you want to make progress on the Weekly Warriors challenge. Okay, so once you make it here, you want to be careful to eliminate these jackals with the snipers, because these guys can really put some damage on you even when on normal, including these shield ones. Alright, so if you're worried about your health or not, don't worry, we'll be finding a health pack very soon, right here. And our automag is out of ammo, so perfect timing. There's a carbine right there. So for this part, you don't have to do any fighting. So what you do in this mission, don't stop running. Just keep walking forward to the end of this mission. Don't stop for anything or anyone. Because since it's normal, these guys really don't do much damage to you. This is the only part where we really have to be careful, the hunters. I think one hit will just send you flying like that. As long as you dodge them, you're good to go. So just keep running here. Now that you made it, you basically made it to the end of this mission. That's it. Crouch jump there. Kill these 3 grunts. And that's it. Get to this pod. And ba-bam, that's it. Done. And how long did that take? That took 2 minutes. Okay. So after those 2 combo methods have been done, we'll have finished the challenges Delta Droppings, Send It, some of Weekly Warriors, Narrative Navigator, and 20 grand. Now, in case you weren't able to finish the Send It challenge as well as the Weekly Warriors, where you have to kill 75 enemies with Sniper and 100 Brutes or Elites, I did set up a Firefight for you guys that you can do for Halo Reach. It's in my file share. If you just simply search up Montague and go to Player Details, go to my file share, go to Game Types, you will see that I have a Firefight called the Weekly Warriors Challenge. So what I did was just simply give the player invulnerability. I gave him rocket launchers, bottomless, as well as sniper rifles, so you can do the Send It challenge. And I only gave brutes and elites as enemies throughout all 3 main waves. So if you're afraid that this doesn't count, I double checked when I was testing this out, and it definitely does count. I would show you, but unfortunately I finished the challenge already. My apologies for that. But all of these kills you do here definitely go towards your Weekly Warriors challenge. So if you feel like you haven't finished that, or you want to do this first, feel free to download this and take the first spin. Alright, so with that Firefight, you should be able to finish Send It and Weekly Warriors. I just realized that that could be considered an individual challenge, because you can tackle the Weekly Warriors in that one as well as Send It. So feel free to download that if you want to do that. So with those 2.5 combo methods out of the way, now onto the individual challenges. So I actually kind of indirectly showed the 2 individual challenges already. So the Tayari Plaza mission on normal can be done to help complete Delta Droppings as well as Narrative Navigator. Simply do it 4 times on normal and you'll finish Narrative Navigator as well as Delta Droppings. And for the Send It and Weekly Warriors challenges, I just showed it previously. You can do it within my Firefight game type that I have in my file share. Again, to reiterate, simply just go to here. I'll show you how to do it. So you want to click this messenger, and you want to click your name on the top right, and then you want to click find player. So my name is Montague, Montaguee, 2 E's. Press enter, and you'll get redirected to my page, and then you'll see a file share option. So with those 4 challenges out of the way, we really only have 2 more left. We have 20 grand, which is complete campaign missions with a score of 20,000 or higher, and we have Eye Spy, which I'll deal with at the end of the video. So for 20 grand, there's this one mission that I've in mind. So we'll be traveling to Halo 4 actually. Halo 4, and we'll be doing the mission Dawn. So you can do this on normal, and with these following 6 skulls on: Catch, Famine, Fog, Mythic, Thunderstorm, and Tough Luck. I chose these skulls specifically to make it as easy as possible while still giving the points multiplier. Alright, so now we're in the mission. So first thing you want to do is there's actually a magnum on the floor. Yeah, right there. So we want to grab that and start making a run for it. Alright, so once you fit past all those QTE events, you'll reach your first engagement. So obviously for this elite, I love assassinating him, but for this video, we're not going to do that. So you want to assassinate him quickly, melee him, and then you want to headshot all these grunts as quick as possible. Make sure they're headshots because you'll get even more points for them. So in case you're running low on ammo, there's these 2 ammo caches right here. One on this side and one exactly on the opposite side. Alright, so after that fight, and you activate the shields, you'll want to start finding a good plasma pistol while you have time. One with a lot of ammo. So try running around. So this is kind of hard to do because of the skull that drops all the ammos in half. So make sure you have that and you have full magnums. And once you're done, come back up here, right in the middle, and wait for these 2 phantoms to breach in. Once you do, you'll just throw 2 plasma grenades on each side. So just like that, just like that. It'll get rid of the fluff and put some damage into the elite. So just stay up here. You'll be a lot safer up here. When the elite comes, just stun him, as so. And now we have to find a new plasma pistol. Okay. Make sure when you try to stun an elite, you stay far away, because the closer you are, the less likely it is to connect. Just like that. And then they're dead. So make sure you grab a full plasma pistol before you leave. So now just stock up on ammo, and then run back. Alright, now that we got here, so across this door we have an elite and 2 grunts. I recommend killing the grunts first, as it's a little easier to deal with. Where's that other grunt? That's why you want to kill the grunt fast too, because they turn into suicides when everyone dies. So behind this door there's 1 elite and like about 4 grunts. So you want to kill the elite fast. Just like that. So you want to stun this elite here on the center of the door as well. Get a little closer so the reticle turns red. Ooh, I just missed. Okay, let me go back and grab a new one. Get a bit closer after he throws his nade. Usually he's vulnerable there. Just like that. Shoot him, and that's it. And when you run down here, there'll be a stack of magnum ammo right here. The elites in the back here. There's 3 elites in this portion. And now the 3rd one is right here at this door. You can just pre-fire your plasma pistol just like that. There we go. Now you can go back and grab a new one if you want. No. I don't need it. Never mind, I do need it. So once this door opens, you can ignore this BR that's right here and just go straight to your left. So hug this left side here, crouch jump here. And I just died. Okay. So don't die here. Maximum is 1 time. If you die 1 more time, then I recommend you restart. Oh god. I'm kind of panicking right now. This has never happened to me before until I started recording. Kind of embarrassing. So now you want to press this button right there. And I'll make a break for the launch machine, whatever you want to call it. Right here. And now just wait and hold E or hold X. My apologies if there's a lot of cuts in this video. I was making a lot of mistakes this time around. So at this point, it's not much about fighting. It's just about running away now. So in this portion, there's not much enemies, but there actually are like dying enemies. So I recommend killing them the moment you see them, just to maximize the points you can get. And once you get past this door right here, you're done. That's it. And as you can see, 31,000, well over 20,000, and it took 13 minutes. If you do it really quickly, I believe it's less than 15 minutes or 20 minutes. If you do less than that time, you'll get this 3 times multiplier, which will guarantee you'll get over 20,000. So our last challenge is Eye Spy. In my last video, I mentioned General Heed and Halo Cannon had reliable videos to help complete the Eye Spy challenge really quickly. While General Heed's complete Moa location guide is still very useful, I'll leave that video in the link in the description below. Halo Cannon has discontinued his weekly Moa statue guides. Fortunately, there is another YouTuber who still creates these weekly Moa statue guides to this day. His name is Omi1 Kenobi. I'll leave a link to his channel so you can watch all his Moa statue guide videos. Please feel free to like and subscribe to his content so you can stay up to date on future videos of his, as well as his weekly Moa statue guides. And that brings us to the end of our second weekly PvE challenge guide. Please feel free to leave a like and comment if you found this video helpful. I'll be creating a few more of these variational PvE challenge guides depending on how many more variations are left. But with that said, please stay safe, have fun, and take care everyone. Peace.